This is mine and David's case analysis of the Chernobyl disaster. On this slide, you can see our causal loop diagram. The red signifies reinforcing loops, while the blue signifies balancing loops. As you can see, each relationship is represented by either a plus or a minus sign. The plus is a proportional relationship, while the minus is an inverse relationship. Starting in the top left here, you can see that the reactor itself had major design flaws. One of these was instability at low power. With this instability at low power, the operators had to make corrective actions, and if they made the wrong ones, there was a high chance of a reactivity spike risk, which is the next one, and that can lead to an explosion, such as what happened in the Chernobyl disaster itself. Going to our next reinforcing loop, a major thing for the Soviets and the reactor itself was secrecy among what was going on related to the internal workings of the reactor. This was also stacked with political pressure, with the Soviets obviously being head up against America, which the political pressure would put pressure on management, which was our next relationship, for just rushing and trying to do what needed to be done, basically, but the wrong way. And then this would lead to safety protocol violations, just skipping corners, stuff like that, led to reactor instability, which can also lead back to that explosion. But as you can see, there's another loop inside of the loop. Now this part of the loop is the authoritarian management culture. This kind of culture has very low operator autonomy. Basically, there's just always somebody over their shoulder, making sure that they're doing what needs to be done. Because of this, people would do violations if they were told to, whether they knew it was right or not. This also goes hand in hand with the normalization of deviance, which leads back to that authoritarian management culture. But also with these procedural violations, it made unsafe testing conditions, which also made that reactor unstable, causing an explosion. Now for our balancing loops, it is more about what happened after the explosion. With this, there was major radiation release, and because of the radiation, they had to have emergency responders because there were people living in the town of Chernobyl. But unfortunately, because of the emergency responders, there was ongoing radiation exposure, which they did attempt to help. But that's here or there. The explosion also caused global awareness of how dangerous nuclear reactors were, and caused international nuclear regulation to make things more safe, which is the future accident probability, the next relationship. But that is all. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.